Are you prepared to get old? Now, that's a loaded question. Are you prepared to get old? You see, you're going to slow down. And the reason you're going to slow down, let me tell you a story that happened to me one time. I was at the tax place and filing our income tax, and it was an elderly woman there who had come in. I think they had hired her on the side just to try to keep up the pace. She was probably 70 some. And I told her, I said, you know, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't slow down. I'm always busy, busy, busy. I just never slow down. And she looked at me and she said, you will. You will. I love that because it was reality in all its ugliness. You know, you will slow down because your body slows down. Therefore, you have to slow down. Now, are you prepared to slow down, which means less work? Less working, which interpret that as less money. Okay? Are you prepared for retirement? What about it? You know, I was thinking about Social Security. I think for me, when I retire, Social Security is, well, I will get like $1,200. Well, I can't live off $1,200. I can't live off what I got now, what I'm making now. So what will I do? Are we prepared as a people? Or you know, most of us, we just live our lives not thinking about it. It's like, it's a fantasy we're living in. It's an absolute fantasy land that we're living in where we put these things out and we just keep pushing them out and pushing them out and pushing them out and thinking, I'm never going to have to deal with this. Truth of the matter is, you are going to have to deal with this sooner or later. You can't just push it out there and never deal with it. Young people, are you prepared to get out of your parents' home? Now, this is a phenomenon I don't even understand. I see it all the time, but I don't understand it. Now, keep in mind, I'm part owner of a business, and we've worked young people for 30 years. So I have the experience in dealing with younger people. But today, now it wasn't that way 30 years ago, but today I see this, like I said, this phenomenon I don't even understand, is that I don't care if I ever leave home or not, you know? It's just like, you're how old and you haven't moved out of your parents' home yet? Because when I was growing up, oh man, I could taste it. At age 16, 17, 18, and 19, I wanted to get out from under my parents' authority so bad I could taste it. And I couldn't wait till the time that I could move out away from my parents. Yeah, absolutely. But here's the problem. Today's parenting, if you can call it that, creates such a comfort zone for their children that they don't want to leave home. They do not. Why should I leave home? It is so comfortable here. There is no correction. There is no discipline. There are no bills. We have a guy that works with us. He's 24 years old. His mother still packs his lunch. At 24, I was fixing my own lunch in my own home with my wife. I mean, we had, you know, moved out long since moved out. But this guy's still living at home and his mother still packs his lunch. You know, and for me, it was like, not that my parents were cruel or anything like that, but it was an unpleasant experience living at home. And I wanted to leave that unpleasant experience, you see. I wanted to get out from under my parents' authority and prove I could make it on my own. Now, on the other hand, if there is no authority in the home, why would you want to leave it? If there is no discipline in the home, why would you want to leave it? You know, they used to say, the American dream for me was to get out on my own as quickly as possible. Today, the American dream is to get your 34-year-old son out of the basement. Yeah, that's the American dream today.
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.